I know you're here for a haul, but just let me have my moment.
Dream team, stick together and make history. Golden Wonderland.
Good morning. I'm having like a grilled breakfast burrito situation this morning with those siete wraps, some oranges, some cottage cheese. I actually like to put it on here like sour cream, and the Trader Joe's organic, I don't know, I said Joe's like that, organic spicy taco sauce. I had like a short circuit in my brain or something. Then I'm getting ready to make some more of my beauty water / tea. I just poured the last glass this morning, so I have that. Some blueberry tea bags, herbal tea bags right there. I'm gonna go eat this. It looks so good. It's all crispy on both sides. This is the food scale I have. It's on sale right now. Mine's just white, but this one's black, which I kind of like more. And it's $5 off. These are the 2 Nespresso sets that they have here. This is the Pete's one. There's 80 capsules in here for $40, which is a pretty darn good deal. Sorry, I'm not used to filming with my cell phone. And then they also have the Starbucks, and this is 60 for $39, which is also a pretty decent deal. I think I'm actually going to pick up the Pete's because I really like these. And it's 8. It looks like 4, but there's 4 in the back, which I did not realize last time. Otherwise, I probably would have grabbed them. That's like an awesome deal, because I think 80 at Nespresso would be like $70. So pick these up if you like the Pete's one. I know a lot of people really love these. I'm not like big on chicken, but a lot of people like them, and I think they're pretty like low in points, and the macros are good and the ingredients are good, so that's awesome. And they're pork free. They don't have a pork casing if you care about that. It's definitely my kind of food. I really love the wild caught at Costco. It's so good. I haven't had like their regular one. I always go for the wild, and I think it's super good. They also have this kind, and it comes in like multiple flavors, and this is my favorite salmon. This is a hot smoked salmon, so it looks like more cooked than the other kinds, which look, you know, raw, but they're not raw. I really like this kind too. I'm not going to get any today, but this is what it is, and it's per pound instead of each. I've been eating so much more goat cheese, so I figured I'd just get it at Costco. This is really good quality. It's a great price for 2 bricks, because usually half of this is just $4.99, so you're basically getting 1 free. I still only have the Grillo's chips, which are good, but I feel like there's a lot of miscuts in some of them, and you just end up with a lot of weird ends. They're $5.99, which is like good for this size, but I wish they had the spears again. No relation to Brittany. Tilapia loins. I know a lot of people don't like tilapia, but these loins are so good. They're so much thicker. They're not just like the little thin salmon, I mean tilapia. And it's $16.99 for like a really big bag, so I like this stuff. Argentinian Red Shrimp. These are about $9.99 per pound, which is the exact same price as Trader Joe's. Honestly, if you live in Texas, get the ones from H-E-B that have the shell on them. They're by far the best price. It's like $7.99 per pound. You just have to deshell them, so do a little work, save a little money. I'm gonna grab these so that I don't have to multiple trips. Obviously got lots of veggies, as you can see, and fruit. I saw this on TikTok and my mind was freaking blown. I'm gonna load up my groceries in here. Load 1 and load 2. Technically on TikTok they took 2 things with them. They had one here, and then just carried them in, which is a great idea. My new batch of tea is done. I'm gonna put this in the fridge. I did go to the co-op to get some eggs. I got some popcorn, some soba noodles, and some avocado oil mayonnaise while I was there. The ones at Costco is just so huge, it goes bad before I can get through it. Oh, I forgot that I got some of this Full Quiver Farms cream cheese. It's like a cream cheese basically, so they call it chive cheese spread. Now I need to put all this stuff away. I'm really excited for these. I don't know if I showed you these in the store. Candy snaps. I've never had them. And then I got berries. I don't know if I showed you that in the store. And I think pretty much everything else you ended up seeing at some point. I have some peanut sauce over here. I use PB2 in like my soy-free teriyaki sauce. And some veggies going in here. Green beans, bell peppers, and some shrimp and seasoning. And then I'm gonna make my soba noodles. all done. It looks so good. I can't remember, I think it's like 8 points. Obviously I did a Costco haul yesterday, but Costco is not like a one-stop shop. So I ran to Trader Joe's to kind of fill in the gaps of what I needed. And the Costco stuff will last me like 2-ish weeks usually, but there's just a few things they didn't have. This was an impulse buy. I love eucalyptus. I just leave this band on and I just kind of split it and hang it over my shower. And when the steam comes, it really like releases all of its eucalyptus goodness and it really clears out your sinuses. So that's why I got that. This was a register buy, an impulse buy. I've seen so many people talk about the dark chocolate drizzled plantain chips sprinkled with sea salt. So I picked these up to try. Hopefully they're good. It's like salty sweet. I'm sure it's great. I got some zucchini. I did not see the zucchini and squash bags at Costco, but admittedly I was a little distracted, so they could have been there. Some nutritional yeast for vegetables, sauces, you know. Also, I really like Partake, so I got some of the Partake, I don't know what these ones are called, crunchy sprinkle cookies. I got these. They're cheaper at Trader Joe's. They're $3.99. Online, I think they're like $5.49 each or something like that. So Trader Joe's got that good deal on Partake. These do have oats in them, and we recently did reintroduction of oats into my diet. My battery's dying. Please hold. Sorry about that. I did not know my battery was on its last leg. Anyhow, unfortunately I will not be eating like a bowl of oats anytime soon, but like the small amount of oats that is in here is totally fine. I got some pink Himalayan sea salt, some of the za'atar seasoning, which I'm super excited about. Oh, I should have gotten some beans. I am gonna try to reintroduce a small amount of beans too, because I got beans at Zoe's Kitchen the other day and I told my dietitian it didn't hurt my stomach. So I might be able to eat little bits of beans coming up soon. I don't know how crazy I want to get. I don't ever want to go overboard and like be back in the situation I was a year ago. So I'm taking everything slowly, but my digestion, I know you're here for a haul, but just let me have my moment. It's so much better. Like the other day, my stomach was making noises, y'all. Like noises, like gurgling. And I was like, hey, is this normal? And she told me, yeah, that means your fucking stomach's digesting stuff. And I was like, people's stomachs make noises? This is so crazy. Like my stomach does not make noises. Like it's never made noises. I mean, maybe when I was younger, I remember my stomach like growling. But like my stomach does not make noises, but it was making noises, which means good things. And my digestion is like crazy better than it was a year ago. Anyhow, chili onion crunch, you know, I love it. I put it on everything. It's so good. I like finished off my last bottle last week when I got or a couple weeks ago when I got the hot habaneros. And I was like, damn it, I should have picked up another chili onion crunch. I didn't realize I was like out of it. I also got some of this ground fermented black garlic, subtly sweet caramelized like flavor. And yeah, that's the only ingredient is the black garlic in a rice hull. So this is what it looks like. It's like a newer thing that hit the shelves if you haven't seen it yet. I can have a little bit of garlic too. I just can't go overboard with that either. I got some Hawaiian macadamia nut blossom and multi-floral honey. Thought this would be really good on some yogurt. So I picked this up. Some yogurt, some berries, some honey. Sounds good to me. What else is in here? Oh, my favorite spicy chunky tomato and pepper pasta sauce. This stuff is so good. You can also use it to make shashuka if you want to. But I got a bunch of spaghetti squash, obviously, at Costco, which I don't think I ever told you guys the price of that. It was $4.99 for both of those giant spaghetti squash. That's why I picked them up, even though I'm not really in the mood for spaghetti squash. They last for a really long time, and that was a very good deal. I also got the Limone Alfredo sauce from Trader Joe's. This is a Trader Joe's haul. We get it. This came out last year and I didn't end up getting it, but I got it again for my spaghetti squash. I thought that would be really good on it. I also thought it would be really good to dip fried zucchini into it, so I got that as well. That's another reason I got it. Everyone's been talking about this Calabrian chili tomato dumpling soup, so I picked it up. It looks so yummy. I love a dumpling. I'm from the South. We love dumplings, so I thought this would be really good. And I have a love affair with Calabrian chilies. Clubhouse. So yeah. What is this? Shashuka starter. I like to have a couple of these in the freezer at all time. It's just an easy lunch or dinner. I rarely eat it for breakfast. It's usually like a lunch or dinner for me, but it's just so good. It's $1.99. So you just pop eggs in it and then dip veggies and bread into it. Put some goat cheese or feta on top. So dang good. What is this? Impulse buy again. This is the new Aromatherapy Roller Kit. There's a bliss, a relax, an awake, and a sleep. So yeah, and I did open this in the store because I wasn't sure what they would look like. So you pull it open like this. It has the same situation here, and then you open it and it's just 4 rollers in there, and they're little Trader Joe's blue rollers. They look like this. So in case you were wondering, and this was $9.99 for the set. I actually totally forgot I bought that until I pulled it out. So, and then a second bag. Like I said, this is a pretty small haul. I went for some herbs because they did not have chives on my farmhouse. Farmhouse delivery is something that I use sometimes for eggs and herbs and fresh veggies from like local farms. They didn't have any chives this week, and I really wanted to cut chives into some of the goat cheese that I got from Costco and kind of whip it and make it like a cream cheese spread. So I got some chives from Trader Joe's. I also got some baby carrots because the ones at Costco, they're huge. No one can eat that many carrots unless you have like a family of 10 or you're raw vegan. Like those are the only ways. I got 2 apples because I've been loving that I can have apples again. Like, you guys do not understand like how weird it is to have to cut out like 50% of your favorite foods for like an entire year. So now that I can have like some apple, it's just so nice and I love it and I'm so excited. So I got 2 apples. I still can't eat a lot of them, but it's fine. Like, I'm fine with eating half an apple. Like, that's good for me. I got the Trader Joe's organic shredded mozzarella cheese. This is so good. It's $4.99, which is kind of pricey, but if you live in Texas, H-E-B has H-E-B Organics. Their part skim mozzarella, chef's kiss, so good, and it's way cheaper, which it's so crazy. H-E-B has some of the best stuff, and they said that their profit margin is like 1% because they keep prices so low, which is insane. Anyhow, I also got some organic string cheese. They did have the organic light string cheese as well. That one was 60 calories. This one's 80 calories. I prefer the full fat version if it's like a minimal amount of calorie difference like that. That was probably a rant that I probably cut out. Anyhow, it's just, I like the full fat. Just same with cottage cheese. You'll never catch me slipping with low fat cottage cheese. It's not good. Herb tahini sauce. I got this for maybe some rice bowls or some salads or something like that. This is probably pretty high in points, and to only use a tablespoon at a time, it's going to be a little hard to get through it. And it does say use within 4 days after opening, so I don't even know if it's a possibility that I can get through this fast enough, which is kind of annoying. I might try to freeze it into little ice cubes so that I can pull it out as I need it to see how that works. I know that works with a lot of sauces. I haven't tried it with this one, so we'll see. Some red Argentinian shrimp. I did not get the one at Costco. I decided just to grab it at Trader Joe's. Yeah. And what is this? Oh, so this is the spicy Mexican style riced cauliflower. We're gonna try to reintroduce cauliflower this week, which I'm a little terrified by, to be honest. Very scared. So this is, I just got 1 bag, and I wanted to get something that was like not pure cauliflower, that was like mixed with things that I know I could eat, like tomatoes and bell peppers. And I'm gonna start with a very small amount, like half a cup. So we'll see how that goes. I'm actually not excited for, it's always a little scary when I have to like work things back into my diet because PTSD, like literally PTSD from like that amount of pain. So hopefully it goes well. Fingers crossed. Yeah, that's all I got from Trader Joe's. I'm gonna put this stuff away and then I'm gonna make myself some lunch and then I have to get to work. I had to do a restock on my coffee syrups at World Market and they had the Heinz cream of mushroom. Why does this matter? Because Campbell's, all of their cream of whatever soups have soy protein in them, so I can't have them. And this comes in handy for like creamy dishes and green bean casserole. So I'm excited that they had it. I should have gotten a couple. I've obviously already busted into this bad boy. These are the Kinder Bueno minis and they're like Ferrero Rochers without the like nuts on the outside. They're super good. They're only 1 point. So like at night with your coffee, if you just want a little bit of like sweet chocolatey goodness, I was gonna say sweet coffee goodness, sweet chocolatey goodness, then the Kinder Buenos are so freaking good. It has the hazelnut in the middle, yummy. And these two, my two favorite, caramel, vanilla, yummy. Best coffee ever. My friends over at Premium Jane also sent this over. I used to use Premium Jane all the time and honestly I kind of forgotten because I was just trying a lot of brands. So they sent over these gummies. I remember when I first tried this, you guys sold out the website and the gummies were gone for like 4 months. It was crazy. So they're back. I love them. They're 25 milligrams each and they just released a bunch of new flavors too. So I'm gonna have to give those a try. I actually was not planning on filming a what I eat in a day today, but I wanted to show you this, so I just decided to film. So I have had a banana this morning and my coffee, which I will probably say in the intro that I will be filming in the future that you guys will be seeing before this. So I threw 2 eggs into the waffle maker with everything but the bagel seasoning on top. I do let them get a little bit crisp, so if you don't like overcooked eggs, this breakfast is not for you. Now I'm gonna put some cream cheese on top. I'm gonna be using this one from my farmer's market, and I'm using 2 tablespoons, which is 3 Smart Points. Spread that out. Now I'm gonna add a few cucumbers. I added my smoked salmon. I'm using the Kirkland one right now. It's wild caught. It comes in 2 giant packs and I have to eat this within 5 days. So you may be seeing this multiple times throughout the day. And I just put that on top and some chives and some capers and a little bit of extra everything but the bagel seasoning. And it's yummy. It's a 3-point breakfast on the blue and purple plan. On WW proteins, lean proteins are 0 points. So yummy. This looks so freaking good. I think I'm also gonna have some berries. Obviously, I've already dished them up. Raspberries, some blueberries, and some grapes from Costco. I have a lot of these to go through. So I was like gonna film a what I eat in a day today. So you guys probably just saw a clip from a failed what I eat in a day, but I didn't want to. I wanted to take a nap, so I did. I took a nap, and here we are. I got this package from, oh my gosh, my friends at Sprig. You guys, ooh, one of these is what? I don't know which one. Oh, no, maybe they're just cold. Sprig makes CBD sodas, and I love them. Love them, obviously. And I started buying them years ago, and we connected, and sometimes they send me little care packages. So there are no better friends than friends that send you CBD. I'm going to ask them if I can have a discount code because they do ship. So I will keep you guys updated on that because they're so good. If not, look at the store locator, see if you can just find, you know, an individual can to try. I'm super pumped to try this one. It's a tea flavor. This one has more sugar in it. These are 0 sugar, these ones. So these 2 are typically my favorite. Super excited to try the tea one. Oh, they're so sweet. I love them. I want to show you guys like my favorite grains and greens kind of bowl at the moment. Buddha bowl, whatever you want to call it. So I'm using 1/3 cup of this spicy Mexican style cauliflower rice, or rice cauliflower from Trader Joe's. I can only do 1/3 cup because I have some digestive issues that I'm working through, and I'm starting to reincorporate cauliflower, but this is about as much as I can do. You could do all cauliflower, you could do all rice. It's totally up to you. So I'm using this one. I really like the flavor of it. And then I'm adding 1/2 cup of jasmine rice. I'm gonna heat this up. I'm just gonna put it in the microwave because this is leftover rice. If it were fresh, I'd probably saute in the cauliflower instead, but we're going to pop it in the microwave. I seasoned my tilapia with some Trader Joe's Za'atar seasoning, which is right there, and some green beans I have here, and I've seasoned those with garlic salt. These are gonna go into the air fryer for 15 minutes on 350. And then I have a stack of spinach, and I'm just gonna cut this, hello sprig, cut this into like kind of ribbons basically. The reason we're doing ribbons is because it will wilt easier in what we're gonna do with it. So ribbons, just do it. This is the Trader Joe's herbed tahini. I use 1/2 of that serving, so 1/8 cup, which is 2 tablespoons. But tahini's super thick, so I thinned it out with some water, added a little bit of salt and lemon. When my rice comes out of the microwave, I'm gonna season it with a little bit of this and a little bit of this. You can season yours with whatever. So I'm gonna take my spinach and add it into here and start mixing. So as you start to mix, the heat from the rice is gonna start to wilt down the spinach, and just mix this for about a minute and the heat will wilt it down. It's not gonna cook it completely, but it's gonna be like the perfect amount of wilted. So just keep mixing. I'm gonna add my seasoning really quick. Not too much, it's pretty salty. And it's hard to do with one hand. A little bit of the citrusy, so good and like tangy. And then keep on mixing. And then I'm just gonna cover this with a plate while everything else is getting warmed up, and it'll continue to wilt just a little bit. So I added my fish on top. I'm gonna add my green beans right here. Added my green beans, my jalapenos. This rice mixture is literally so good. Now I'm just gonna add my sauce. It's gonna make it look ugly, but it's gonna be good. So I added the sauce. It looks disgusting, but it's so good. You get like this creamy, nutty, tangy sauce with the yummy rice. The green beans are so good and charred. The tilapia with the za'atar seasoning is amazing. You'll love it. Oh my gosh, so good. I have on some lounge clothes right now. This is like a really old school Lola Getz top. It's supposed to be for working out, but it's a little heavy for working out, but I do like it just for like chilling. So this is my laundry mountain. It's been here since last week when I washed it. No shame in my game, folks. This just isn't something I like to do, so I do avoid it. And I used to be a regular procrastinator. Then I decided to become a pro, as they say on the El Arroyo sign. So yeah, that's what's happening here. I am folding this stuff now and putting it away. That was a onesie. I love that onesie. And it's just the most unenjoyable task. Like, I do not like folding laundry at all. You guys remember when I used to take my laundry to get done every week? I want to do that again. Like, when COVID's over, I think I will go back to that. In my brain, I thought if COVID's over. But I really want to go back to doing that. It just saves so much time, and I loved it. I mean, I do have a washing machine here, so obviously it would be the more adult thing to just do it and not complain about it. But you know what? Sometimes you just like to complain. Sometimes that feels good for you. And you know, that is the case for me today. So I'm going to complain about it. What is this? Lounge top. So lounge on that side, activewear on this side. That's what I'm doing. And then it's gorgeous outside. Like, gorgeous. Time to go for a walk after this and get a little bit of cardio. These are lounge leggings as well. These are really old Fabletics. This is before they changed their styles to what they are now. These were like the old school ones. They're really comfy for like lounging and stuff. Undies. I don't fold my underwear. I just throw them all into a drawer. Anyhow, I'm gonna listen to some music. Hopefully this will go faster. I've really been loving this song that I heard on This Is Us. It's called what is it called? Breathe Again by Joy Oladokin. I don't know. I'll put it on the screen. It's just a really good song. So I'm gonna listen to that on repeat probably. The carpets look very good. I'm getting ready to go record a yoga video. I'm wearing some Lululemon today. A line, which I still think I need to get a 14 in these. Their lines run so large. Like if you want a lot of compression, you really gotta size down. And then this is a Swiftly Tech 2.0 short sleeve. It looks so cute together. Good afternoon. Making some salad rolls. Why? Because I have no rice. So I seasoned up some spinach with some sesame oil and some furikake, a little bit of salt, have some cucumbers, some chives, some smoked salmon, and I cooked up a little bit of shrimp, and time to assemble. There they are. I'm watching reruns of Schitt's Creek on cable while the Super Bowl's on because I have zero interest in that, and I'm excited. It's another gloomy day in Austin, Texas. You can't tell because I turned the light on. But it's not going to be gloomy all day. It's going to be like 70 something today. So once the sun comes up, it'll actually be nice. But I am going to film another yoga video today. I filmed one the other day. I filmed that one in Align pants and I had to pull them up like twice. Which in the grand scheme of things isn't that bad. I've had leggings that like fall down repeatedly. But I just prefer the Wonder Train, Wonder Under, or Fast and Free for like more high-paced stuff, and like the Line for lounging or walking or hiking or on the bike and stuff like that where you're not gonna be jumping a lot. But yeah, this is what I have on today. I love it. It's so cute. I also took some pictures for Instagram in this, so I'll insert them here.